But and you say be a 50 and a call you. You have to know the notes now. Okay. Now their chords are key. Now it's an BBI even in jazz. Maybe a ocean line, baby. What the key? Sir. What do call all keys? There are some difficult pieces as a jazz pianist. We mean a gospel, but as playing jazz, there are some difficult pieces. I took time to take them to all 12 keys. Which people don't really do. A piece like Giant Steps, I took time to take them to all 12 keys, so I can play Giant Steps in all 12 keys nearly a day. Taking time and going through, and yeah, once I want to bought perfectly, I will keep it. I also want to call all keys. And after a laziness in a way.
Yes, yes. But me, I show team say, so who's young be starting music, you know, you say, maybe from C to C, C sharp B to C to B, you know. Maybe I 12 keys in a major way, you know. So who's young in a major, and you may one key in your bone. First, show team say, when your other keys in your account with me anyway, who's young,
that can also be a very good motivation.
Yeah, at least because
by the time you are done doing that, you know, I tell you, you know a lot of movement. So what's staying here? What's it? You also book keyboard, you know. What's your song be or key? Be no your movement or that key. Anytime you are playing that key, some movement in the back.
The only feel so bad. We be feel do power
So that means you say we have to learn a lot more songs because we sing songs with different keys, and then we say who movements with different keys. Yes, you see a lot spray and they do keys, change the keys. They may who movements will be then
I link it.
It's almost a whole both that key depend that's adding number. Okay. Whole key depend that's adding number.
Okay. My fire core intermediate way.
Okay. So you are alpha no intermediate no. The bear say triads na airborne. Triads na airborne. Your free be drop 2. Drop 2 and say triad now one. Your free be voicings. Into chord tones, no. Even say be a major triad. Chord tone 1, 3, 5. This is the first voice. The 5 is the first voice. Okay. The 3 is the second voice, and the third voice or the root. It's all drop it second voice, no. Abeshe the octave beneath. Our left hand. That's drop 2. Okay. It's the same triad here, Maboya. The same triad here, Maboya. 4 triad. That's F, A, C. I've just dropped it here. And now, in playing, you will not make it in gospel, like, if it be grace notes. As a obe note, be no ako note, be no bakakra. And Obia ultimately both see me just kill Obia can do. So I've embellished the chord. Embellishment is just like an ornamentation, decorative something feature be out there can't know how attractive.
Or the one boy himself is but still sounding magnetic.
Okay, and then they say a touch. It's a bit remember. That's
what you study.
Touch response. What's that? What kind of say Yamaha keyboards here because you use Yamaha say. And no me when you say remember say okay. Because name touch response. The actual grand piano will give you like different touch velocity levels. And see, ebu out me say I sustain kakra. Don't say piano is staccato instrument, but a sustain kakra and die out. It is try idea making, and one say maybe I'm waiting a massa come in cream or beautiful. So the same triad. Upa the same thing. Yeah, the next change in this. So
okay.
Triad now.
Yeah.
The same triad. Okay. And the last note. So I just moved from the 9 or the 2 to the 3. Okay. As you move on, the show said, stay on just the basic chords. Employ other triads from other keys. It is Abia. She said, beautiful. So least you should know how to do maybe okay. There's something so many people do, so let me use that. I don't really like it. You know. If it be sus 2 or sus 9 chord, sus 4 and sus 9. The way you say major triad now abono. You train no never bra with chi. Okay. Through the diatonic scale, the major scale no. Now only melody na wo o pinky no double with your thumb.
What you say?
No, it will be my exercise. Ebia so when sus 9 chord, that's the first one, what? Triad. G3 no Fabra 2. I always say there's something to show. But if you have any questions that you ask, so but no a double melody no. Wall pinky no with your thumb. See, I can use the same concept here. So let me even play single notes in my left. Okay, near can't touch us him. Once I didn't make mono. Once I ask me. That's another way of embellishing. That's one of the, even the jazz cats do it. Who will chord be just arpeggiate the chord tones. To me, chord we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's another way to embellish it. There's one other thing I teach my students. Intervals, playing intervals, okay, like maybe a sets, triads, thirds, minor thirds. There are many sets. Say we are ufa key C, starting what some C, nebra the major third no, which is we invert here, maybe a set below or something like that. Then just move it along the scale. So, okay. Sorry. Okay. When you be bisa, you say what Drew has said. What about 4? No. What should be say a forming movement? Bisa 6 and 4 no. A forming be bisa. To with my. Normal way now bet near flip it aka. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to major scale no fa so la and then lati do on my left. Okay. These are all intermediate or beginner cry. Oh, it is simple. To say how say. One thing I will advise is to say, hear more songs and go for be in your time. Up bono maybe at to the answer crying in every way. It's the idea is I say we read the book. We read the baby. We get information via Obi edit so many years within a short period. It's what yet so now tracing with your song. I did blow her like Obia bo. No wait here, no see to say Abia. A go okra on tiasi to say Abia who bought from. And I have your old take and born song being a ball. No, what's here? It's one tiasi and Puba, what you're quite here. Just school me, I mean, school me, I didn't need to mathematics name is because I work with tiasi and what the actual exams are senior waiting. They actually formula of fat, saying and never shame. Nature, we are over 10 years later, and son, I didn't actually first year. Oh, I research that. Okay, I agree with you in a certain direction. Okay. So the make it was what is Obia Bobi. Okay. We shall do your boy a 6 minor no. And a what double melody 3 no and what arpeggiate chord. Okay. And a 30 ya make us participate. It's all born or do hand or ball. I shall see an to cry and flippy, but
Yeah.
see, what's your baby? That's all flip, yeah. And it is sound to sound no be saying, who's here and Crawford, and I was who's here. They say, oh, be I. They say, and yes, I know my major skill, yeah, and a movie. They say, and I'm a boy, sorry,
major skill now.
And see, what about you are Alpha and Omega? We worship, which makes you the same. I don't usually play like this. That sound, because everybody does it, it irritates my ears sometimes. But I'll take it like that because we are teaching.
Yeah,
so
just like that.
And see, so we'll share Dickson'S here. I mean, I say, won't me, but
we will work on it.
we will work on it. Into
Into
what question of Busa? But they make an everyone say the out if you we say, hey, yeah, became Bobo, no, maybe a senior man, no, actually, money, Stephen Appentim, Bobo, Patrick Cost, Mobo, hey, then no boy, it's a one being a mature way. Zadena, ear, sometimes use your ear, what now? It's not marketing, kitchen. It's your mom a bedding. No one building upon it. Then you say a child say, to the sorry, to what you say, what to do, but to go to back on. No, maybe when pen for first and go for who's the idea, say to me, taking it to the next level. So that's also for intermediate.
You bet to us, answer a bet to us quite advanced. Say, you try as much as possible. But what comments be now best in their mind? You better try and reply.
Now, advanced, no, me as a many advanced to
You'll be my idea. Over so send a comment, we will be glad to receive it. Send the comments, you better try and reply or any question be asked or bit mobisa. And check out, you may be a homana to what a friend on a casa live or Habiano, and we'll be glad. Say, question be I will be a bit of desire. Question be I will be a bit of desire, and you be one. You be one, you know, and check maybe a homana, but maybe a discussing issue. Maybe me about general perception about music in Ghana. I say, I love music, I really want to do it. Do I leave everything aside and go for it in Ghana?
Yeah. Idea here came. Question will be something serious question.
Because yes, I love music. I really want to do music. I'm a musician. Maybe I'm a singer. I'm a pianist. I'm a guitarist. Do I leave everything I am doing and
honestly,
go for music in Ghana?
If I say I can say yes or no to the question. I'm very serious because people have done it. Other people didn't do. Myself, for instance, when you say people thought I would just go straight into music because Ghana had no ending because papa anyone do work with university of electrical engineering. They be engineer. Me can say engineer. Already, for me, for instance, my elder siblings, we are physician specialists, cardiologists. Pediatrician. See, all that line na eba. Omu na so e bia mo toto no 1 2 bi.
Now they do so aso be ball guy.
What's over ball guy? And you say you won't support you, they will support you, but what's a Ghana no? And Ghana, me say they go focus Ghana. And Ghana go see a global crisis, plague. And go for a bread, Corey, so what your Corey revival now. But see they have taken our jobs. Corey was crying on the revival show. What you say? It is open any video. Almost the cash up, Corey Harry, cash up, Teron Locket. So I can two more. So what I say? It's music, and I say be a hand go on. I said me, I did my advice and saying, you music, now yes, I'm okay. I know mean to me because sometimes when I say you just have to give your all to something you want to do.
Yes.
So the way I do what, but no do what I go cast me start here no me dey. Say drama. Your drama sound engineer was starting here and now with the prayer and I go Master, I never pray beyond the start. Also, say motivational speakers who do many
because that always me to something to another Ebillionaire. Daniel me guitar, me the rubber band starting guitar. Rubber band. Yeah,
share. No man, me, I don't believe them. Master, you see, we are the drew. I was the crime starting. You're not two guys that are big.
Let's let me tell you. We saw no starting poultry farm. Yeah, Kokota crowd. Starting a poultry farm.
It's good motivation, but Charlie, it's to say the music no. Look at what our brother Sana is doing. Oh, and see, sometimes you just follow your passion, but sometimes no maybe real way. No, sometimes you have to make certain sacrifices. Sure. You have to make certain sacrifices because me he said yeah, my boss Victor Day and then the band, but how do band crying a many time me no baby my year through the on the other friend one it's and also soon yeah it's that question we know unless the name can yes or no but yeah Bombay that's the thing I can say Bombay also sometimes Nyankopon want me direct you no interested Nyankopon direct you now what you not say go with you say you say when I'm in the car say may a great drama to no my board dreadlocks na to master who you be dress and you know say as we are Christians is yeah will take it into that direction Bombay what saying I'm say open so yes say what you within your spirit say oh no you want to do this so you just go ahead put in the right steps. Our person will take you to do stuff, get the right things. You have to also practice. Be the best at what you do. Because if you are not the best, anka appenting any best anka chalky is anyway. Game of friend say appenting come and feel here. It will practice it. Sometimes it will take time. Other people so nyanisa. Obi oha no owie na na ye fa no. Obi ane ne sorry. Obiara ne die no obi oha owie na band na obi shem obi won so say wo anda giga kaka mo say obibia ba ne afrel sometimes a good say obi show obi but sometimes so say wo so de no how obi say aka obi oha say oye music ne di bibi kaka ho oye studio bi that direction ne there Dickson who say who a mathematician is there math yeah, you said you're calculating maths, you know, guitar. So. Yeah, Bernoulli equations. Yeah, hey, it is a question in the answer. Because the minimum answer. Obi of the best minimum, who could dinner no cheer? Why we are always say like.
It's a very sensitive issue.
Very sensitive issue.
As in, we go for music or Ghana and now the BB come home.
Even BB are very sensitive. Charlie, me share a Juma as an engineer, never focus if you are scapa because they are brave, but they are so I just say, Bibia, obviously to me started because obviously work with school, work with university. But me starting the first job, maybe 3,000, 4,000. So what I say, and you when you got two or no now, now the name Basso, the music is and musicians, Dickson does. It being so the way they spend, need the rooms young. Men can't say young who cool. It's good. But Charlie said when you say a week, 10 Ghana never buy me the same. That's a 10 Ghana, there be a week who is 15 Ghana. Listen, so they can't.
Yeah, they can't find the other.
It's a bit more so show me no may. Because Omo yen no maybe Oma who never chill. Me over use you. Oh yeah, expenses. You can still look good with nice stuff. Well, yes, now we save it bit too now we just say. And yes, what your music into you say, oh, Saturday I go 200 be pay. Then no I send the credit and my girls bear 5. Can you now call? Girls in Caribbean mumpel, Usika no muped. Now next time, or say, oh, Saturday 200, 500 be pay. No I 500 no one tip into war. That issue my thinking about this issue for a long time. Say you ensure need can say organization and even your church is mukrano because say you ensure need financial instructions be you share that family intino. Most of the times ebi na enye say obi ye bibi kese bi dis kakese ye dwuma ya 50 beba 500 beba na 300 free baby aba be hu ani afro na 800 bi aba but Obi here, everyone say Obi here, Juma big company month or the 5,000.
But for all you know, no, who musician no, month and so no, now what did you make 6,000? So, but what do you say? Any part of 5,000 you catching. But I'm saying, any platform here that addresses these issues like economics, kakra, now at least I'm a more banner who have been spending into no, your jagum sana. I'm for so much. So it's a very important issue. With the band.
It's not just about the playing. Yeah, gospel musicians say, oh, bompire, live your life as a Christian. Can't say we a Christian now. What's any church of food? You know what I mean? Now, a lot of things. The ones when you're gospel musician now, then because I didn't for gospel musicians and for everybody. But once I hear or title I've been gospel music, keyboard embellishments, and you know it's almost it's a totality.
Yeah.
It's not just one thing. Who save who person your music. Then I'll be tonight. It's a beautiful studio we are in right now, and I'm sure we'll be higher. It's all save with my year. No more big great things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just when your car will move, and then my voice, you know. Investment body.
Your presence in heaven.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Now. After we know,
the same key, right?
Yeah, the same key. Same key. See we meet up too. Starting from basic. Now we
Okay. So I should actually do a tutorial.
Yes.
Okay.
After that, you pick a chord.
Okay. So let's take the beginner level. The same triads.
Because the entire other song advanced at least enough for Ubia or church your presence is heaven. After that, we will give you the chance to call in one person of prayer.
Okay, so we are taking.
So I think I will leave you for you to do your thing. I'll come back.
Okay. So beginner level. What I just did is just the use of major and minor triads of key C to play the song, like we did for the first song. Let's take it a notch higher. So like we did for the first one, just the same concepts. I'm just using the sus 2 chord with double melody. The same melody on the pinky. what I did here is the triad plus the ninth. So, intermediate level, one thing I would add is always try to play your triads in tenths. So if you have, say, C, E, G, play C, G, E, C, G, E. Because once you do that, you can do a lot of movements. Like, let's say, on the same C, you can do. So all my basic triads, the major, the minor, the diminished, I've learned to play them with tenths. So I have, let's say for a B diminished chord, then it's seventh. I have B, A flat, D. So I have something like. Okay, let's do a little bit of advanced stuff. One, learn how to play melodic lines. You can start with normal pentatonic stuff. Okay, so normal pentatonic stuff. Then maybe you link your major and minor stuff. Like let's say you're moving from a 1 to a 6. Like the same pentatonic stuff. Who is like you, Lord? So, this is a substitution. So from, say, a diminished chord, what I am doing in my left is A flat, F, B. I'm flipping just B and D in the right. Then instead of going to a 6, I'm actually playing the 6 with the 7th in the bass. So I have this voicing for the 6. So I'm going again. What I did was so if you realize the same diminished movement with this in my left, diminished pentatonic stuff in my left. To the next thing I talked about, moving to the 6. Instead of so I have the root in my right hand. No, the root in my left. The root is A minor, A. So the root is actually here. And the 7th, A minor 7. So the 7th, the 7th is here. Okay. And you know, as an advanced player or even a high level of intermediate, if you're like the higher level of being an intermediate player, you have to learn how to be melodic and play some movements. So even from here, you can do. So I just did. Let me play the full song so that you have a feel of how to incorporate all these things in what you play. So let me get this sound. Okay. Intermediate. I'm now going to play the same thing with what we learned. Again, from top. So I think this will do for advanced, because you know, for gospel, usually when you're playing in church, you don't want to do too many complicated stuff. Not complicated. I don't really want to call them complicated. Like because you just want to flow with the spirit. Some of these harmonies and stuff, you can actually do them when you have a lead singer singing alone without the choir and the BGVs. Because if you don't take care, you'll be clashing with the BGV to say. So you have to also check such stuff. They have been say like chords. You can do it sometimes with the same song. You can do it. Like here. So in context, it makes some sense. So clash with Ubia. And like I said, those tens, you have to practice. Something like that. Practice the things so that you can play the melodic things I was talking about using the pentatonic scale. Then some scale. So for gospel and playing in church, I really advise you don't really go too far away. Too far. You can do it sometimes, especially in worship settings. For the others, sometimes you've done some arrangements and other stuff, and you know what the BBs are singing.
Yeah. The voices.
Voices and all those stuff. And you know, but worship settings, I would advise. You know, sometimes you get carried away. Sometimes, I mean, because like we are just doing it perfectly. You know, we get carried away sometimes. So we are all still trying to get it done in a better way. So that's it. That's it for the advanced stuff. I know most of you are expecting it's just these stuff.
Hey, thank you very much. I am very grateful for. And if you have any question or comment, just leave your question on the comment section, and we will try as much as possible to answer. Yeah, try as much as possible. I went to work on the phone thing, and I think we wouldn't be able to
do the calls.
Yeah, do the calls.
Okay.
We are still working on it. Okay. But if you have any question, just leave it in the comment section. I will forward it to AB and then.
Okay.
AB, give us any advice. Any advice you give?
Okay, so I'll try and group the thing into, let's say, 3 things. One based on playing, other based on like your totality as pianist, the keyboardist, everything. Then maybe what you can do to improve. So for practicing, like some of the things we shared right now, amazingly, now there are a lot of videos. I'm not that old. At least when I was in first year, I didn't get the access to YouTube now like people have. No, I'm not saying there was YouTube, but we weren't so much enthused with YouTube as of now. So I remember when I went to first year, I used to go to the cafe, report cafe, JCR, then go and watch the video and write the chords. This song. I've even forgotten. So we were writing it. It was later on someone came to the place and told me, some people have this video on their laptop, so just see them and you get it. But now you can just go, just download, learn. Practice nice stuff. Whatever you want to practice, you can get some. You can approach the person, this is what I heard. Can you take me through? Or you yourself, you can try to figure it out just to improve your hearing too as a musician. So you follow up, you learn it, play it to the glory of God. Secondly, being a musician, like we've said a few minutes ago, like we said, I said, who said, I didn't know who you being a gospel musician, who you one. And you know, Abrabobi or say how this is born. Because nowadays so many of the guys are trying to compare themselves to pastors, and if you're comparing yourself to a pastor, then you should know that whatever you're doing it like a pastor. You understand? But you don't just go and mess up and think that you are at the same level with a pastor. You understand? The Levites are sometimes before they argue about it. Do you know what the Levites were doing? They were praying and playing music and praying every, like 24/7, day and night prayers. Go and check the book Kings. David, the singers David actually brought up. They were praising God day and night. So if you say you're a Levite and you just come to church and play 2-hour service, go back and do whatever you want and still want to be compared with a pastor, then I wouldn't agree with you in a way. So our lifestyles as musicians should be on point. Okay, thirdly, said that Dickson can't about being a musician, like going all in, all out, and also no, and I'm person become answer no. Like I said, I can't answer that, but I can give a few tips. One, if you are someone, I mean, who say I don't know a season, to be but yes, cocoa season, December. Wow, hey, it's me, but what's again? 500. Says, I know many bit that it's a bit maca. 500. Maybe I'm about gigging now 1,500. Maybe I may who about, but many bit that I know. Session me, a book 500, but it was 20. The kind of those times I used to play secular, like a band girl now. About her Christmas time, almost obi over Friday now. Obi say, "Hey, you can person my mama Saturday." And just was so about 2 when not within 2 weeks now. Only them 2,000. It is that time no. I say, "Oh no, who say Abrabono and yet and then December." And then December. Advice that musicians, let's cultivate the art of saving, investing. Doing something better with our money. If you are investing in gear, cool. Because I also now use you to invest in gear and make sure that the investment you are doing, you reap the returns. And you say we invest in that fee. Now I got to talk. A beer to talk in years. In years, also mortgage for beer. Okay, why are you there? So we told us your flower. And also yeah. Because I know I've had the opportunity to play a bit and go to Kwame's place, Kwame Eboa, lately from somewhere last year, but you know I'm a and if you see the gear this man has, hey, just a day now Nord organ, Nord keyboards, Chord, customized Chord keyboards, wow, like nobody made a book a talk box or busy but I don't talk when you first two I didn't know. Last time he told me this is enough for me to get a house at Trasaku, but I'd rather invest in this and keep this house. Because I don't know also every energy and then watching Okobogi GK sometimes I would say American or no bit say or no say no on your intem and yes what to worry if was a Koboba create David and I say so what I it will be a radio. I was a crowd, we only do 40, or 40 as I feel. Yes, who says, oh, we say, it's a lifestyle is very important. So that's all that I want to leave with us. Wow. And I try to organize some tutorials here and there. So if you want, some are for free, but sometimes, like Victor said in the virtual, sometimes I say, like when you're serious, if he doesn't pay for the services, really serious. It's Abia own to me crying here, but Abia wake a crab in a meeting. Oh, then we work around it. Abia and it's immediate with the phone team. That one to it's all for the glory of God. So we have to find a way to get it done. So that's very encouraging. I just want to remember you say live. Oh, We2 Studios. We2 Studios, yes.
Yeah, around
very amazing place.
Yeah, We2 Studios. So any production be up say
and then it's spacious. Social distancing. Dramatism, baby. Keyboard is still.
And
Unya Corona.
There be We2 Studios Corona. They be American. We hear one city for your pocket. No one had. But one city near you say beja. And once again, AB handles near Facebook Abraham Kokuro, and a page near AB Kokuro, and on YouTube
Abraham.
Okay, Abraham, Abraham, Abraham
Kokuro, K-O-K-U-R.
And also our YouTube. We are very sorry sending to me picking calls, but just leave your comment. Leave your comment. You better reply. I think you better wrap it up. You better wrap it up. And because I might some feel of themes that are great is like faithfulness now.
Like Bimbo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no piano line now. So dear friend, I want to thank you so much for following us, and you can like our videos and try and follow us on Facebook. The page is Dickson'S Guitar Class. Dickson'S Guitar Class, and you can subscribe to YouTube channel that is Butcher Dance Dickson. Butcher Dance Dickson on YouTube. And YouTube Studios too has it's on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can check out my Instagram handle, Butcher Dance Dickson as well, or Dickson Guitarist. And we thank you so much for being with us today. Expect more from Dickson'S Guitar Class. AB is taking us through goodness like faithfulness and semantic and Kabioma. Stay tuned. God willing, next Monday we are bringing you a special edition on Monday. And as we are waiting, continue checking out our videos on YouTube. Watch it out for Dickson and subscribe. So thank you also for being with us, for watching us live. It is quite unfortunate we couldn't pick any calls today, but we are really working on it. By God willing, Monday we will try as much as possible to pick all your calls. It must be Dickson'S Guitar Class. Thank you very much for watching.